Alright guys, I've been following this LA deal where they dumped all these black balls into the lake in order to like retain water or some shit or another. And I had to wonder what an absolute clusterfuck of an idea that was. And I will use the word clusterfuck because one, it would have cost the city and federal government shitloads of money to dump little double-sized BBs of black, whatever in the hell it was, into the water just to stop the rain from evaporating, or water from evaporating. When we know Nestle and the others got underground lakes and shit, and we know that that's not a conspiracy theory. That has been proven. If you go look into the California National Wildlife Association, they have a big project with Nestle, and it's big. And a lot of the water is supposedly underground. I don't know where. I don't know if it's in holding tanks. I have no idea what the situation is with that. But LA says blackball program is bacterial nightmare. LA's scheme to cover reservoir under 96 million shade balls may not be all it's touted by FoxNews.com. City made national headlines last week. Mayor Eric Garcetti, Department of Water officials dumped $34.5 million worth of tiny black plastic balls into the city's 175-acre Van Norman Complex reservoir and similar section. Garcia said the balls would create a surface layer that would block 300 million gallons from evaporating amid the state's crippling drought and save the taxpayers $250 million. Well, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but anytime you introduce anything non-organic to an organic environment, there's a physiological change. Those chemicals have to bounce off each other, and they generally cause a lot of problems. I've had a lot of chemistry, a lot of biology classes, a lot of science backgrounds. Black spheres resting in the hot sun will form a thermal blanket, speeding evaporation as well as providing a huge amount of new surface area for hot water to breed bacteria, said Matt McLeod, founder of California biotech firm Modern Moons Farms. Disaster. It's going to be bacterial nightmare. And not even oh yeah, it did say a bacterial nightmare. And basically says ideally you'd want a chrome surface. The worst would be a matte black, which had reflective close to zero. And that's basically what it has. The color covering will help stop the wind-driven evaporation, said Robert Shibantani, the principal hydrologist and the Sacramento-based environment consultant, the Shimbanti Group. Biologist Nathan Krakula, a professor of health sciences at Bryant and Stratton College in Milwaukee, said black balls will absorb heat, transfer it to the water, and cause evaporation. So he thinks, and he agreed with McLeod, that the heat will prove hospitable for bacteria. So basically, this is a nightmare, a clusterfuck, and whoever was doing their theories, I don't know. Personally, what I would do is I'd go to all the water companies, I'd close them down. I would say under state emergency, my city needs water, your company has it. We need our water. And go to California governor and say these companies are now under our control via, what we need. Thanks. And that way they find out where all the underground reservoirs are.